Hello, Taurus. I don't know if you can tell, but you're my favorite. I tend to start with you. I'm wondering if it's because you're an earth sign. I'm a 5-degree Capricorn. But that which means I'm a everything else Sagittarius, right? And then my ascendant is Gemini. So when I get around when I get around a Taurus, my roommate is a Taurus. I get around him, he's so grounding. And this is my friend's boyfriend, right? Super cool. But when I get around him, like literally, when I like that Gemini new moon had me off of my rocker. Like I was shaking just from the energy. I couldn't articulate, like, and not even necessarily articulate. I couldn't speak at all. I think anybody that's watched me over on YouTube. Oh, by the way, if you're watching me here or watching this, you're on Instagram because you followed me over from TikTok. I'm going to be posting the same this reading over on my YouTube channel. I believe that, I'm going to stick with Instagram and TikTok going forward and YouTube. So here's the deal. TikTok is the amuse-bouche, right? That little everything in one little bite, right? In 60 seconds. That's all I have. I want Instagram to be my soup and salad, nothing too deep, nothing too whatever, but just get the messages out. And then if you want to go further, you can check out my YouTube. YouTube's going to be, YouTube, right? Where you'll get some meat and potatoes. I'll be doing readings on there, but not like as often as I'm going to be doing here on Instagram. Even though if you're watching me on YouTube, I'm using the same content for YouTube and Instagram right now as I get used to channeling this energy. Let's see what else. Okay, TikTok comes first, Instagram comes second, YouTube is third, and then if you want the marrow, so YouTube's my meat and potatoes, right? But it's weird saying, like, no, it's not. Instagram will be my YouTube, my meat and potatoes. But if you want the marrow, I guess what I'm trying to get at is if you want the, let's not look at that. If you want the marrow of this whole thing, I want you to come over to my Patreon, and that's a membership. And with membership comes benefits. Access, discounts, not actually so much discounts every once in a while, but, help with contests. Sorry, I can't talk. Help with the Mercury retrograde. Pre-shadow is already screwing with me, but also I've just kind of been going through a lot, so bear with me. But if you're here, you're here, and if you want to click off, you can click off when the reading starts, or you can, I don't have any people that are awesome to timestamp me yet, but I will. But if you want to move forward, you can scroll through to like when I start like shuffling cards, you can see, and then that's when the reading will start. But right now, I'm just gonna, this is my first video on Instagram, and I'm not gonna get into it too much, but I definitely wanted to just give you a little background on myself and where you can find me and how you can get a hold of me. daughterofwind at gmail.com for personal readings. And if you're a TikToker, you will get a discount. Just saying. I don't know what kind of discount, but I'll see if you're like a follower on my friends list or whatever. No, it'll be a 20% discount on any of my personal readings, and I'm setting up an Etsy shop to do that. But you can email me, and I'll just do like it through YouTube for right now. Yeah. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube for now, Patreon, meat and potatoes, and then eventually we're going to Pinterest, because we're not just going to be doing tarot here, okay? And also, just to let you know, I work with, I say a ton. I've only had 11 decks. I gave 2 away this past week to make room for more, because it was just time, and it was time to make room for more. I don't want to have a whole shit ton, but I also do want to have a variety. But I also find that the tarot, as much as I love it, I'm actually really, really drawn, because it's just the nature of my mind. I'm actually speaking really slow because I'm in your energy, Taurus. I love you so much. You're so grounding to me. I'm using the Lenormand and the Kipper deck combined. I think it's like my secret weapon. Just saying, don't tell anybody. Although I just told everybody. But, you know, as you use your decks, we all develop a spiritual language with our decks, right? And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. So this channel is all about not only what are you going to get away or get, you know, not just only the information, right? Like that's why you're here. You want information. What the hell's going on around me? I think that's the one thing that I was drawn to about tarot is like, wait a minute. I could have known what's coming. I could have known a tower. I could have known a this, that, you know, all these things and all these terms that I talked. I talk in now, like I'm in a Four of Swords energy and all this other crap. A year ago, I was terrified, shit my pants, afraid of tarot. Like my entire life, like I wouldn't even watch movies that had witchcraft in them. Like I'm not even kidding you. And now I'm sitting here like, I'm a psychic. Not by choice. To be perfectly honest with you, this has been the most trying, shittiest gift of my life. And now I'm coming into a space where I'm realizing it. I mean, obviously, who doesn't want to know? And I'm not saying the future, but what's going on around them. And that's the thing is, and then we're going to talk about this because I'm learning myself. Okay. I'm learning myself how to be freaking psychic. Apparently I just went through another ascension. I don't even, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't even get high anymore. I've been trying to smoke marijuana to calm myself down because I'm trying to, everyone's like, ground yourself. You're kind of going through something. Just ground yourself. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to smoke pot and drink some wine. Like, that's like berries and fucking grass, right? That's going to ground me. Didn't work like that. Now I'm going to have to find different ways of soothing my central nervous system, which I'm finding out. Yes, I did blow it out. And in blowing out and hitting rock bottom, basically, energetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, health-wise, everything, all of these things, I hit rock bottom is because I blew up my central nervous system because I did not know that I was an empath. Like I knew I like felt things, but not. I just want to help other people that are going through this process. Like I'm literally now, like, what? First, I watched Water Baby, my first tarot video. She looked like me, and the title was like, oh my god, and then it was like everything that was going around me, and then I freaked out because I'm like, I'm dancing with the devil. Which I think a lot of people, you know what I mean? Well, I don't know. I didn't even know there was a tarot community. And we'll get into, and this is going to be the content that's going to be on my Patreon, okay? I'm going to give you a little something here because I want you to know that if there's something going on with you, you know, as far as physically or, you know, my mom's a dreamer. I dreamed, and I started having dreams when I was younger as a little kid, and they started coming true, and I was writing them down, and they were coming true, and I was like, uh-oh, like, turn this off, too different, right? That, and then I'm also realizing, well, again, going into the personal stuff. The personal stuff I'm going to keep on Patreon because, like, hello, you know, pay for access. I know my worth. That being said, but also really, you know, we are out on the worldwide open internet right now. So I'm not going to try and put all of my stuff out there. And, you know, a lot of stuff is super personal, but I think I've been so hung up on shit just being personal and private and everything like that, and now I realize I have nothing to be ashamed of, and that's what I want you to know. My dear Tauruses, I guess we're having a 10-minute conversation on whatever's going on with you, because I felt led to have this conversation with you. Do not be ashamed. This is a gift. It's the highest gift of the highest order. So I'm reaching out. This is my first Instagram. Oh my gosh. Are we doing that? Yeah, we're going to post it. All right. This is my first Instagram post or whatever. If you want more, come and find me out at my different places. I'm still trying to get everything together. I've been a procrastinator of the highest order. Also, Daughter of Wind. We won't get into that. I'll share that on my Patreon. How I got name of Daughter of Wind, because I can just like pull that out of, I haven't pulled anything out of full air. I don't have it. Thin air. Pull it out of thin air. Okay, yeah. Wow. All right, I guess we're in it. So at 10 minutes, Taurus, welcome. I didn't even finish all my thoughts, but you know what? That's okay. I hope you heard enough. I hope you'll follow me over. I guess that's the I hope you'll follow me over to wherever I go. And I may be bouncing around a little bit. But I hope you'll stick with me. Okay? All right. And if this is too long-winded, you know, 10 minutes in, I keep saying 10 minutes. Why do I keep saying that? Am I waiting for like 11:11? I'm not trying to like be all weird. Like 11:11, start the reading. No, like it just, I feel like I'm delayed. It's weird. All right, we'll just start. I was told to start with the Moonology. Oh, okay. So, it's just a shit show of a reading, of a first reading, my whole whatever, but I mean, this is me, okay? So, I guess you're just getting a whole... So, I started the TikTok. I got a whole thing, like, go on TikTok, do these 60-second readings, right? So, I did that this morning out by the lake, and then that's going to be like I said, the amuse-bouche, and you're going to do that, and then you're going to go to, you're going to go to Instagram, and then you're going to go to YouTube, and then you're going to go to Patreon. Eventually, YouTube will be out, from what I'm hearing, just saying. So the cards I pulled for you today were the Chariot, or was the Chariot, pardon, clarified by the Garden. What I felt off of this was that you were on the move to go and make something public. I mean, that is the standard. That is what this is saying right here, okay? So we're just going to break this down to where I ended on TikTok, you know, in 60 seconds, and then we're going to go from there, all right? If you're still with me, I appreciate it. If you're not, that's all right. Maybe you'll come back. But if you're not, then you won't even hear. Oh, my God. All right. The Magician is next. Destiny. I felt you were moving towards your destiny. I felt that the Chariot being clarified, the very first card of public, like literally, it's just like something is out in the open, that something has, I feel like it alludes to something that has not been out in the open, right? And then you have the Magician. I mean, the manifestor magician, like this with the star, which is, I mean, yes, it's healing and all that other stuff in the tarot, but like for me, like I said, I really resonate with the Lenormand and the Kipper and a lot of those European decks. Oh, let's see. Fortune telling decks, the specifics. I don't like to beat around the bush. Just well, lies. Look at me. Like how have we just gotten into the reading? But who cares? It's my debut. So clarified by the star. What you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but for me, this is absolutely just destiny. Like where you're supposed to be, where you're headed, and oh man, and I'm just noticing right now. They're all okay. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna break this down. Hang in there with me. Then we have Two of Swords, or Two of Air. Working with the elements. I'm working with the Good Tarot, as well as, like I said, the Lenormand, the Kipper. Everything will be linked down in my YouTube list. I don't know if I can link crap in my Instagram. And I have to keep this under 60 minutes, so I'm going to keep an eye on the time for sure. Two Swords, you've made a decision. You're moving toward, I mean, this whole thing is all about, like, manifestation and moving forward towards your pathway. Knowing where your path is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the Good Tarot. That's not what I was going to pull. But apparently we're just going to stick with the Good Tarot. But first off, I was told to get you a Moonology to start off with. So we're just going to ground ourselves. I'm also going to be doing videos on like grounding practices, all these things that I'm having to go through and how to go about doing it. Just people just talking about it doesn't work for me. Like I'm a kinetic, synthetic, auditory, everything like that. I need to touch it, scream it, lick it, kick it, that whole thing for me to learn it. So Moonology card for Taurus, please. Well, there we go. Taurus, communication is key. Oh, you want me to read the book? Oh my gosh, this is getting so long already. Okay, it'll be quick. All right, sorry. I'm already impatient. New moon in Gemini. Was I not just talking about the damn new moon in Gemini? That just... A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon cycle in Gemini is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, all other forms of communication will help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Attune to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. And then, additional meanings for this card. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all up in your head. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you, and read more books. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel, and the energy in it and around it. This card, no matter when you pull it, it is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves to chat. Gemini ascendant, I wonder. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. So Taurus, you are generally not, peacock spirit. But I think this is saying here is, you might have been super affected by this moon, and you might be super affected by this new full moon coming. I think it's Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, but I'm going to start being one or learning about it. But yeah, just take this into mind. I definitely am. So we're going to get into this. Good, tarot. I wanted to use the animal. I had a whole plan. I said Gemini. Taurus, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, and then I'm all up in the Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. All right. Let me get that out of the way. Spirit just told me to put on airplane mode. Alrighty. I'm getting super concerned that this is getting so long and I haven't started your reading yet. But we're going to keep going because I guess I'm going to be doing long form. But it's still wigging me out a little. This one to pop out. We're not going to look at that right now. Let's see if it comes out. We'll see if it comes out. It was the 9 of Wands or 9 of Fire. This deck works with the elements. I can't pronunciate. Wow. Alrighty. 3 cards. Oh, pardon me. If you'll just take a deep breath with me, please. I'm going to get a singing bowl. Bless my hands, bless my heart, bless my speech, bless my tongue, bless myself. Bless, thank you. Okay. All right, let's do this. Fuck, I almost said Gemini. Pardon, sorry. I'm not starting this over. 3 cards for my Taurus, please. Clarify Chariot and Public Garden. Yeah. Okay, we're just clarifying. Yes, Chariot and Public Garden. That energy. Clarify this sentence. It's a sentence, right? When you have 2 cards together, it starts a sentence. So clarify this sentence. Chariot. Public. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. That's intense. That's really intense. You've got the Messenger of Air. Dude. Or Dudette. And the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of energy coming off those cards. There's a lot. Yeah. I feel. Oh, wow. Okay. This is crazy. Okay. How do I. Yeah, the Chariot. Wow. See the coloring here? And her in the middle? I feel like, and then you've got the Public Garden, okay, sorry. So the cards we have here, we have Chariot, right? Messenger of air. She's the fastest knight. She's the fastest messenger in the deck. But she's also the telepathic one. She's also... Wow, that's interesting. I've never even heard... Full of hiss and vinegar? Not piss and vinegar, but hiss. Oh, because I was feeling like she was breathing in the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, here. I felt like she was breathing in the Wheel of Fortune. I felt... Because you feel this... This earth energy feeling so stuck, and then you see this blue, this air, and I feel like this was stuck, and this almost the chariot. Yes, the chariot does mean, strong will and forward movement, but this doesn't necessarily mean that it's moving forward, right? And so I feel like she's like breathing in, and then I heard hissing, and I don't even remember what I just said. But I felt that, like, she's breathing in, and you see her head back, and it goes back, and I feel like she sucks in the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune starts spinning. And she's sucking in. Yeah, look at the rest. All right, that's something for you. Something's calling you. Something's calling you. Taurus, something's calling you out of stagnation. She's breathing. He, she, whatever, the feminine, this messenger, I do feel is a feminine. It's a very feminine deck. But there's dudes in it too, so it's not that big of a deal. But, oh, okay, now I get the public card. So this has been, because, air in the mind. This might have been a telepathic connection. Wow, okay, now we're coming together. I feel like someone's calling you telepathically or energetically or spiritually, like you're feeling called and moved towards, and now you're taking it from the ether realms into the public, the 3D. This might be my new 3D card. I'm starting to, develop a spiritual language with my cards. So, and you're starting with me, right? So, like, then now you'll know my cards as we go on. Well, and maybe they'll change and evolve, I'm sure. All things do. But, oh my God, I did a fluff. Why am I apologizing? That's weird. I just got self-conscious, that's all. Wow. Magician. Magician with the star. I mean, I guess he could be with me. I'm like, what other, card that would give this, like, there's magic and manifestation and universe and divine. But I feel like oh man, now do you see how intense he's looking? And I, sometimes he's in the water, sometimes he's not. I don't feel like he's in the water. I feel like the water is behind him. Yeah, I feel like the water is behind him. Is he drawing the star? Whoa. Is he drawing the star to him? Yeah, I feel like the magician. I mean, he is the great manifester, but oh my gosh, look at that. Like, that's where you're going. Pathway, making a decision. Taurus, what are you doing? Clarify magician. What are you doing, Taurus? Female, non-female. I'm sorry. Not gender specific. Male or female. What's this? Oh, he's manifesting his 9 of Cups, his 9 of Water. Oh my gosh. Taurus. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, a new start. What we're talking about, bringing it down, manifestation, bringing it down, right? With this publicity. This is a page of earth. This is a message of neutrality. That's weird. Oh, truce, peace, yes. An offer of peace, peace offering. Why do I have a hard time? Interesting. Sorry. With the sun! With the damn sun! And remember I was saying, like, other than, like, if you have the moon or the sun or whatever, but I did say it because I was like, what else? What other card with the magician would feel like this huge manifestation pull? Right? You have the star, you have the magician, you have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment with the earth, with the page of earth, and the sun coming in. I mean, this is illumination, right? Is this why you're dancing? Because here, You know, I actually feel like she's already dancing, but I did take, I did get, you know, 2 of Swords upright is being stuck, needing to make a decision in the reverse. And I usually don't read these cards in reverse, but I do when I'm told, right? And so I did read it in reverse, which means like, hey, you're making a decision. It almost feels like everything's falling out of her pockets, right? Like she may have been holding that pose and now like she's been flipped upside down and everything's like falling out and like the feathers are like going from the ceiling down up to the floor, or you're right, upside down towards the pathway. Now I'm holding that upside, but the pathway, like which way are you going to choose? But you have chosen. But we are going to, and then I got all weirded out because my deck flipped over when these fell out, and I've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Hello, Taurus. Hello. With the moon in reverse, as that was split, and I put this down with the moon in reverse, illumination. You are getting the goods on something, my friend. You are getting the goods on something. Wow, clarify the sun. Okay, we're going to clear animal spirit. Oh. Okay. Those of you who stuck with me this long, thank you so much. But I'm going to try and get over the self-consciousness thing because this is what you're here for. This is what I'm here for, right? I mean, it's just out in the ethers. Who cares? If you clicked off, you clicked off. So clarify the sun for Taurus. Clarify the sun for Taurus. All right, we got the Magician in reverse. I haven't even looked at these, but we got the Magician in reverse. Oh. Oh. I'm glad to see that. Oh, wow. Taurus, you've been through it. Wow, that's a lot of major arcana. Holy snakies. First, whoa. Stop. We've got the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. First of all, the Star from the Lenormand, the Magician, the Sun, the Magician again. We have the Emperor, the Tower. All in reverse, by the way. Let me repeat that. We have the Magician in reverse. Whew. I'm sorry. Coming back from a fall from grace. 2 trees. Interesting. Upside down. Tower. Release. That's your first position. You were the magician. You're upright now. You were the Magician in reverse. You had everything you had all the tools, but you looked away. You looked off. You looked away. Right? You weren't looking at your power. You weren't looking at being an emperor. You're like, I'm not an emperor. I'm not an emperor. And trying to keep away this tower. Yeah, I feel like this is a resistance to a tower. It's like, let me hold space for no one else but myself. Yeah. Mirror. This might be 2 people. The tower might be 2 people. The tower might be another person. The tower might be other people. But it's in reverse. It's either happening or it's past. But what do we have? 8 of Swords in reverse. You got out of your head. Tower was in your head. Tower was in your head. The tower was your head. The tower was your mind. Your mind is the tower. I can relate to that. Lifelong crumbling towers. Now I got it right. Right. Now I've got it straight. Hopefully. We'll see. I think so. Moving on. 2 of air, 2 of swords in reverse, making that decision, going towards your pathway. What's Taurus's pathway? Clarify Taurus's pathway. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Well, we already have one. 4 of air, 4 swords. That was like, okay, let's start off with that one. So healing. That is so much freaking energy, but I do love the energy of this 8. Like, it feels like suspended animation. One of my favorite readers, San, was talking about suspended animation. She was talking about the council card, which we had in another reading. Oh, it was another earth sign. It was today. It's Capricorn or Virgo, and the council came out with the 4 of Swords, and that's what I feel like. This is just this peaceful, like everything's like falling away. Yeah, I'm just getting a real sense of like mental peace there, which I can understand again. Yeah, what's this pathway Taurus is moving towards? Let me get one more. If we... Ha, that's what I bought. Alright. So what I love about this deck, right, is yes, we do have the traditional good tarot implications. Implications is what I'm getting. Right? Take it with a grain of salt. Take it as it resonates. Absorb it how your body, your mind is supposed to absorb it. If it doesn't absorb it, don't freaking take on that fucking crap in your body or in your mind. We've been in healing, but what's Taurus's pathway? Could be towards the King of Water. You could be the King of Water, right? Energy flows in and out, back and forth through us. I won't lie. I feel like I am connecting with male Aquarians. And I've never felt like I've connected with a gender before. Also, to be honest, I do have a storyline that I know of, but it's very interesting. I only say that because it's like, wow. You know, you get into a read and then you see everything and you're like, it clicks and you're like, oh, this is this person I know. Shit, it's this stuff is weird, you know? Like, sometimes I feel a little nosy. I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. Sorry. I didn't mean to, like, get up all in your business. Please don't tell me your birthday sign. But we got a lot now. We've got some cups up here. We've got a messenger of agua, of water. So there is an offer. There's an offer of love. There's going to be an offer of love and a wanting to invest 7 of Pentacles into the future and get over what we just got over or had to get over. 10 of Swords, but this is transmuted, right? It's the good tarot. Not that the other tarot is bad. But this is all about transmutation, because like for me, when I see a 10, when I see the Tower, when I see a fucking, like, and okay, it's the only water, I have one planet, like one water placement, and it's Scorpio. And I've been learning tarot from Scorpions, or Scorpios, I should say, or whatever. So like I was like, you know what? I'm so afraid. I would see a Tower, I would see the Devil card, I would see all this, and I'll be like, and now I'm like, I eat them for breakfast. And I got that from somebody else too. But I told myself over that I eat towers and death for breakfast. And now I'm like, 10 of Swords, hell yeah. You know why? Because the next, we just gone through this, like, we're going on and we're going to start all over. Like, right? Instead of like, oh my God, it's an ending. It's like, it's already done with. Like, right? Walk away from it. Leave it alone. Right? Alone. Clarify 10 of Swords. And then we'll clarify, we're going to hit the Lenormand up too. Don't you worry. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups in reverse. That's how you were feeling, right? Like you weren't going to have any of it. Like it was never going to come to you. Like it would never be yours. It was never within reach. 5 of Cups in reverse. Getting out of that grief, getting out of that headspace, getting your freaking head out of the trench, getting out of the darkness, right? Towards your 9 of Pentacles, which I actually love about this. What I love about the 9 of Pentacles is that it means that you're going towards, yes, you may be going through to a 10 of Pentacles or whatever with someone else or whatever it looks like, you know, you're possibly dealing with someone, but 9 of Pentacles is all about self-empowerment and self-imbuement and I hate the word self-love. I don't know. Like, I use it a lot for me, but I just, we need to come up with something else, right? But so embodiment, just, the Pentacles is standing strong. 10 is like freaking like, it's like, what do you call it? I want to say symmetry, but it's, like for me when I was a little kid, like if I hit my arm on one, now I'm realizing kind of like a little OCD, but I'd hit myself on one side and I have to hit myself on the other to make it equal, even footing, full grounding, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I like this. It's the 9 though. I keep calling it the 10. We're trying to get to the 10, but it feels so symmetrical. It's so weird. It feels good. Okay, I think that's what I'm trying to say. This feels good. This feels solid. And it's like, look at those feathers. It's like all the everything's inside of you. It's not these external. It's inside of you. Everything that's valuable is inside of you. All right, we're gonna ask Lenormand Kipper for the, I wanted to clarify that, can you just give me anything on the King of Water? This King of Water, can you tell me a little? Oh, going through a death process. I love this death card. I got this deck before the death because it was the cutest death and devil card I had. 2 cups on the bottom. Just saying. The devil's a little goat with his pants on. Oh my god, it's the Father of Pentacles. Look who showed up. I told you, it's just all dude on here. It's the Emperor, it's the Magician, it's the King, the Magician, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, boys. I shouldn't say boys. Masculine energies. Because, I mean, I butched out when I was younger. I fucking consider myself a boy. I usually show up as a male. I might be in this reading. I don't know. I could be the Magician. You could be the Magician. I show up in my readings all the time as a male. All the time. Seriously. People pick up on my femininity. Like, the readers pick up on them. They're like, oh my god, you're so soft and gooey. But I present a lot of times as a masculine. So, it's the action versus the receiver, right? Like, even like in our anatomy, like one gives, the other one receives, or is supposed to. And like when I get my masculine, I'm like, I'm the giver. I'm gonna do whatever. When I'm my feminine, I'm like, thank you. Right? Like, we all have that within us, and every single day and every single moment, we're either in masculine or feminine. Like, it is what it is. So please, I'm not gonna say please don't get offended. Just, I mean, if you are, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Work through it. All right. King of Water and the Father of Pentacles, and they're both upright? What? And then we have a Mother of Wands and a Father of Wands in reverse. Whoa. That just took a turn. I don't know why I'm hearing Capricorn when I'm looking at 2 fire energies. Mother of Wands is a different energy. Father of Wands is a different energy. Father of Wands in reverse. Hang on. Tower of Cups. Tower. Okay. With whatever Taurus I am connecting with, you've been connecting with a Mother of Wands, a Queen of Fire. You have been in the masculine Father of Wands in reverse, Father of Fire, or King of Fire position. You are, okay. You are, whoa! We have the King of Water, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor on the board. and 1 Mother of Wands. Let's clarify Mother of Wands. Okay, yep, all right. Can you tell me about this Mother of Wands? Because of course, I mean, we're talking about, you know, you want your wish fulfillment, right? You want everything and saying that you're going to have it, but it's so interesting because now we just have somebody, ooh, we have Thief. Are you getting away from this individual? Why was she in the upright? Moon in reverse. Ooh. See, generally don't take these, but I just heard Moon in reverse. Learning about theft. Why is she up? If this is not a good person, why is she upright and why were you in reverse? Oh. Oh, wow. This is getting really long. Okay, I'm going to have to... All right, Spirit, tell me calm down. Everybody wants the story, right? Okay. I'm sorry, Taurus. Because you were the Father of Wands in reverse, you are involved with a Mother of Wands. Like, hottest chick in the deck, right? Before, you weren't giving anything. You were a thief. You were holding back, right? You were holding back. And there were secrets, but there are no more secrets, right? You want to come in with loyalty because you have you have knowledge, the book of knowledge, right? Of a higher perspective. That's intense. That's intense. I love this so much. Taurus, if you want any more about this, you come and come talk to me. daughterofwindtarot at Gmail. I'm not doing sentence or anything like that right now. Right now, I'm just really trying to learn to integrate the energy. And I'm trying to like get all these platforms in, all into themselves or whatever, you know, intercombine and figure out what's going to go where I'm going to spend my most time and what's, you know, the best investment and how can I be the most efficient with my time and energy going forward. So I don't mean to leave you. I'm just like, oh my God, that's enough. That's amazing. That's amazing right there. So we're going to get some animal spirit advice for you and then we're on our way. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you came by. Right, so I guess right now this is the meat and potatoes and the marrow, because we're not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna go over the Patreon right now. Like, I'm just gonna be starting this, and then I'm gonna be starting recording my Patreon so that I can have stuff so we can get going, you know, maybe end of June into July. I'll probably just, this will probably just be a June push towards that, but I'll stop talking about myself. I apologize. I did ask in my head messages, Animal Spirit deck, for Taurus, and wow, be here now. This is a card I take to heart a lot because previously, I would see, you've got to watch your language. I would always be either living in the future or the past, right? So, and now that I live in, and as we say that, we get embrace the in-between. Which is, you're like, well, if you want me here now, the in-between is not the now. That doesn't make any sense to me. This is for two different people. No, this is for the be here now. You don't know what's coming. You've come from something. You're going towards something. This is the hangman energy, for sure. Be here now. One more for Taurus. One more. It was an awesome read. I didn't know how it was going to go long. I didn't know if I would feel comfortable going long. Going long's good. I'm not going to even... Freaking transformation. This is like this is the like, oh, this is the like the rising of the phoenix freaking card of this deck. Just like, scared magic works through you. Just saying. Oh, transformation is so beautiful. That's literally what this card says. I love it. I'm done. I'm spent. We'll see you next time. Blessings. Thank you for spending this time for me. If you enjoyed the content, please follow me wherever I told you to or asked you to please follow me. If you want a reading, I'm definitely taking them now. And then I'm probably not going to once I fill up. So but I am just starting out, so I want your business. I want to help you navigate through whatever you're going through, and especially if you're going through something like I am, energetically. So thank you again. Blessings. I appreciate you. I apologize my energies wasn't like done. But yeah, follow me at all the places, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And we'll see you later, okay? Jesus. Bye.